Well, hello there, friends. Chicken au poivre, chicken breast with a peppercorn sauce. Stay tuned. I'm going to show you exactly how to make it. Don't forget, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell. Stay tuned. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Well, hello there, friends. Let me show you how to make this chicken au poivre. It's a peppercorn chicken. And very simple to make. It's a takeoff on my Steak Au Poivre, very popular video. I think we got like almost 2 million views on the Steak Au Poivre, and it's a fabulous video, make it with a steak. But you can make exactly the same thing with chicken. Matter of fact, I made it in my restaurant many years ago with chicken au poivre. That's what we're gonna make you. I'm gonna show you. It's amazing, very simple, my friends. All right, first thing, I'm gonna get the chicken in the oven, and then I'll make the sauce. We're going to do it in the same pan. I'm trying to use less pots. So if you guys don't have a dishwasher to help you do the dishes, right? So I got to try to do the same thing that you guys do at home. All right? So we're going to use a little bit of clarified butter. You don't have clarified butter, don't worry. Use the regular butter, okay? It'll be fine. As a matter of fact, in this recipe, I really wouldn't mind it that much if it burns a little bit, because you can use the font in the middle of it to make your sauce even better. I got chicken breast. I cleaned them up, and we're going to use a green peppercorn tonight. But I'm going to show you. If you don't have it, don't worry about it. You use black. I'm also going to put black peppercorn on top of it, and I'm putting a very coarse black peppercorn. You see, look, very coarse black peppercorn. You can buy them like that already, or you can certainly grind them, okay? I got a big coffee grinder I use it for. So look, a little salt, a little pepper. And don't be afraid to go heavy on the peppercorn. And you hear a lot of people tell you, don't put the peppercorn, you're going to burn. I don't know where they got the idea from. You don't burn peppercorn when it's in the oven for 15, 20 minutes. Don't worry about it. It does not burn. No matter who tells you that, don't worry about it. So we want to wait until the pan is very hot. That's very important. And we are looking at 365. You got one of those, it's great. You don't have one of those, put your hand on it. You'll know when it's 365, I promise you. And if you're using cooking oil, then you'll see it shimmer a little bit, especially olive oil. If you're using olive oil, that's going to burn really quick, so be careful. Eh? So we're looking for the temperature. Then I'm going to serve this with potatoes and carrots. Just plain butter carrots and butter potatoes. Very simple. We'll go over the potatoes in a minute. I am going to use for the sauce while I'm waiting. I just got to make sure that I don't go in there with a cold hole. I'm going to use a green peppercorn. And a green peppercorn, they come in a can like this. And what's the difference between a green peppercorn and a black peppercorn? Okay, yeah, I know it's different color. But it's the same, berry. It comes from the same tree. It's called a peppercorn tree. Well, I open up the can. Yeah, I like it. I have this can opener, then I use it. It takes the top off, you see? Just like this, right there. So what I do is I go like this and I get rid of the brine. Because the brine is good for nothing. It's just salt water. You want to get rid of the brine. And first of all, you're never going to use that whole jar, my friends. You're never going to use that whole jar. See, to make sure there's no more. You're never going to use that whole jar. If you use that whole jar, you're cooking for the church, okay? And a big gathering. You're never going to need the whole thing. So look, I did get rid of the brine, which is just salt water, right? Get rid of the brine. And you know what I do? Instead of the brine, I put cognac in there. Yes. So now, my friends, I can take this little Tupperware container and I put this in my fridge. It'll be there for months. Nothing's going to happen. The cognac is going to preserve them, okay? So if you want to use green peppercorn, that's a good trick. If you don't want to use green peppercorn, don't worry about it. Just use the black peppercorn. It'll be also delicious. Okay, so we're going to go in now. Let me check it again, my temperature. I'm looking at 365, and I'm almost there. I'm going to put, you know, if I turn the heat a little hotter, it would have come on a little faster than that. I'm going to put it in now. And remember, when you're putting chicken or you're putting anything, don't touch it. You put it in, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Have you ever noticed when you go on the grill and you put a piece of chicken on the grill? Put a piece of chicken on the grill, right? And then what happened? A minute, not even a minute, a few seconds later, said, oh, let me check it out, right? What happened? It sticks. Leave it alone. Let it unstick itself. It will, I promise you. It's going to unstick itself. All right, so you leave it alone. We're going to put peppercorn now. This recipe is au poivre, means with pepper. You don't like that much pepper, then don't put that much pepper. You don't have to put that much pepper, I promise you. Salt, pepper, right? And it's up to you how much pepper you want to put in. But don't touch them. Leave them alone. You are going to be amazed at how easily they unstuck themselves. I don't know if that's the word about. After you leave them alone, same thing with the grill. 2 or 3 minutes, the protein releases themselves and you're good to go. It won't stick, okay? I want a little bit of fun to make the sauce, so that's why I'm not too worried about it. While this is happening, my friends, I am going to the potatoes. Let me tell you what I did with the potatoes, okay? I cut them. First of all, the most important thing, butter. We're putting butter, friends. If the butter police is out there, I'm in trouble. The potato, I try to buy them the same size. If you can do it, if you can't, just get them about the same size, right? And I cut them in wedges. You see, friends, look. I cut them in wedges, okay? Wedges, that's all. And how do you cut them in wedges? Cut them in half, then cut them in half again, and then cut them in wedges. You see, not rocket science. Nothing we do in a cooking in a kitchen is rocket science, my friend. Look at this. Leave it alone. Don't touch it. I was just checking it to make sure it was okay. That's all I was doing. Look, the carrots. I cut the carrots, my friends. I'll have to show you these cuts. It's a very simple cut. Until I show you, I am making a video how to cut all the vegetables, how to cut all the fruits. I'm doing it, and it's going to be released very soon. I'm doing it. I don't know exactly know when I'm going to do it. I'm going to be doing it. So I got the carrots already poached. They're cooked. Put them in water. And then when they're down in water, put them when they're down in hot water, put them in cold water. Okay, let me check the chicken. See, look, it doesn't even stick. Remember, this is not non-stick. Okay, it doesn't even stick, right? Take it. It don't even stick at all. Don't stick at all because it just doesn't stick if you don't touch it. That's the secret, right? So let me make sure the potatoes are in there, my friends. Put the potatoes in there. Very simple. I am not putting a lot of spices. I'm not even putting garlic in there, friends. The reason why I'm not putting garlic in there, my friend, is because garlic doesn't go with a peppercorn sauce. So that's why I'm not putting it in there. But you're welcome to put it in. So the carrots, same way that I do the green beans, same way that I do all my vegetables, my friend. Cook them in boiling water and then put them in ice water. The potatoes, you don't need to do that. The potatoes, you just put them in a pan after you cook them. They're cooked already, right? I'm just going to brown them. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to give them a nice little color. That's all I'm going to do. Nothing much to it, okay? Let's check this out. It's beautiful enough. Now what I'm going to do, my friends, I'm going to take them. I'm going to pop in the oven because I'm going to use this pan to make the sauce. Okay? You can certainly take the whole pan and go in there, but I'm going to use that fond right there in the bottom to make my sauce. You see? If that's a very simple sauce, you're not going to believe it. Put the chicken in the oven. Don't worry about it. We don't want to overcook it, though. We're not going to overcook it. Don't worry. Okay? So now, salt and pepper in the vegetables, friends. Put a little pepper on the potatoes. Put a pepper right there on the carrots. The carrots are going to get a little bit of fresh thyme. If you have it, it's wonderful. Chop it up. Carrots are very happy with fresh thyme. Okay? Very simple. Little fresh thyme and butter. You want to put garlic in there, put garlic in there. But, it doesn't go with our recipe, my friends. I promise you. It just doesn't go. So that's why I don't put it in, right? Those potatoes are right there. All I'm going to do, and I get them a nice golden brown color. Very simple. In the meantime, the chicken is cooking. Now we're going to make the sauce. This is a sauce, then a child could do it. No, really. Look, I got the stock right here, friends. Now remember, you can't make a good soup without a good stock. You can't make a good sauce without a good stock. I made a beautiful beef stock, my friends. And for those of you that don't want to spend the time to make the traditional, you got to make at least the one that I did souped up. We bought a store-bought stock and we made it with vegetables. You got to check that video out. Okay, look. This is why we put two cameras here. So that you can see. This is just very hot pan. And now what we're doing, my friends, we are deglazing all the bits in the bottom of the pan. So then Antonio doesn't have to do my dishes so much, you see. I'm scraping everything so I have a clean pan. Well, you're not going to believe how simple that sauce is, friends. When I tell you a child could do this, if he has a stock, though, give the child the stock. Oh, not a fork. I'm not ready for that. Give a child a fork, please, okay? And now we're taking the green peppercorn. You don't have to put the green peppercorn if you don't have it, but at least now you know. You know, you may not even like the green peppercorn. That's why I said, if you don't have it, don't worry about it, okay? If you want to try it out, it's easy. Buy a jar in the can. They're not expensive. And do what I just did right there. Phew, you're going to be amazed. Let's check those potatoes. Make sure they're good. They're good and just fine. All we want is just a little color in there. That's all we're looking for. The carrots are down. I'm going to turn the heat off so they're good. Look how beautiful they are. That's all we need. Now look, we are reducing the sauce to the right consistency, my friends. A little bit of cream. Heavy whipping cream. And I like to put a little more extra black pepper again in there. And believe it or not, this is going to be it. This is a sauce, my friends, that we're going to make. And when I tell you a child could do it, I was right, wasn't I? Now I'm going to just put a little bit of parsley on my potatoes because I got it. Okay? And that's all. That's all we're going to do. Guys, cook those potatoes. Make sure they're nice and golden. A little bit of color. The chicken is not ready yet. We're going to wait for the chicken to be ready. We're going to cook it. Remember now, what's the right temperature to cook a chicken at? 155, 160. Don't go out there and cooking it until you're 180. Otherwise, you'll overcook your chicken, okay? So we're going to give it a few minutes for the chicken to cook. And I'll be right back. I'll put the whole dish together. Okay, friends. You remember, you got to check thermometer. Get yourself a thermometer now. Don't be afraid now to check the temperature of your thing. Right, we're looking 155. No more than that. 150, 155. Don't go in there 180. Maybe 160 if you have to, but that's it. That's it. All right, friends. Take it out. And now you got to let it rest a little bit. Not like a steak or anything. You don't need to let it that long, but let it rest a little bit. This is so little. You don't need to let it rest so much. To be careful now. It's hot stuff. So we're going to let it rest a little bit. The potatoes, friends, they're in butter. I mean, how great is that, right? Put a little parsley in there. If you have it. If you don't have it, then don't worry about it. Right? And the carrots are just happy just the way they are. Just leave them in the pan. The potato, they're going to do their thing. Okay? Turn it off. Boom. Boom. Turn it off. Let's look at the sauce. Let's look at the sauce. Now, trust me, you can make extra of this. No, I'm not kidding. You can make extra of this because this, you could drink it. For certain, it's a must rub all over your body. After, it's not so hot, okay? Now, here's what we're going to do now. Remember, that's like, now we're going to do, oh yeah, baby. Come to Papa. Put a little butter in there. You don't have to put the butter. But again, you don't have to drink wine either with dinner. You don't do it because you have to. You do it because you want to. And look. You see? Remember, the heat has got to be off. Oh, I forgot to turn the heat off. I'm telling you to do things, and I forgot to do it myself. Turn the heat off. I forget everything in the kitchen. I don't know what's wrong with me sometimes. I forget everything. Do you know how many recipes I've done for you guys? Then, I forgot. The other day I was making the mustard sauce, right? Salmon with mustard sauce. I almost forgot to put the mustard. Mm-hmm. So this time I don't think I forgot nothing. We'll have to see. Oh, I know what I want to do. I want to put fleur de sel on top of the potatoes. Fleur de sel. If you've never had fleur de sel, because I didn't put any salt and pepper on there. So fleur de sel is a coarse salt. It's going to give our potatoes a little crunch to it. Fabulous. The plates. Very simple. Look, first, let's cut the breast. Let's get a slicer. Oh, it's probably going to be very hot. So I'm done burning myself. All right, here we go. We're going to cut it. We're going to cut it just in thin slices, my friends. Thin slices, okay? We're going to be delicate. We want to be delicate, okay? Look, I want to show you how beautiful and moist that chicken is. Look at this. This is nice and moist, my friends. You see? Not of that dry chicken breast than you normally get whenever you go to restaurants. Okay? Look at moist. Look at that. Look at this. You see? I hope the camera can see this, friends. You see how moist that is? That's the way it's supposed to be, okay? And this is perfectly cooked, my friends. Don't let them tell you gotta cook it more. No, you don't. Don't let them tell you anything that is wrong, okay? We don't want to overcook chicken, period. Let me get a plate going here, my friends. All right, let's go get the vegetables. All right, so we're gonna put a little, and we're gonna try to be delicate. Try to be elegant. If you can be elegant, why not? You don't have to be like, they're perfectly cooked, you see? You gotta be somewhat, a little bit delicate with this, right? Let's put them in there. It's okay. You don't have to have a special order, right? I think they look good like that. And then we're gonna put the carrots right here. Look at that. A child could do this meal, friends. A child can do this meal. Okay? Very simple. I did it in front of you in like no time at all, right? So now look. You take that chicken, then we cut. Let me make sure I'm not too far away for the camera. I hope they can see me, because sometimes I make it difficult for the camera to capture me. And this time I'm going to try not to. We're going to put, that was a small chicken breast. Those will be perfect, you see, my friends? This will be perfect right there. See, look. See, now we're closing it, right? So you know what I'm going to do? Let me just clean this board so I can put it right here. So then we can see it. And then the next thing we're going to do, let me just clean up a little bit, because this rag now I can't use anymore. Put it right there. Now, the moment. This is the best moment, my friends. Remember, the recipe is au poivre, meaning it's with a peppercorn sauce. So we're going to take it, and we're going to put it right here, just like this. Be delicate. You can put it all over if you want. But you know what? Put the sauce right here. Put the sauce right here. So then the chicken, all of a sudden, looks elegant. You see? The idea, my friends, voila, is to be elegant. And it's a chicken dinner. It takes 2 minutes to make it. Voila. You got it right there, my friends. Don't move. Don't go anywhere. By the way, before I forget, welcome to all the new subscribers. The last month of November, I think we got like 40,000 new subscribers. You guys are amazing. This channel is exploding, and we're having a ball doing it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm telling you, it's amazing. We're having so much fun. And let me tell you. Oh. It's amazing, and it's so simple, huh? A child could do this one, I promise you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, thumbs up if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed yet. And ring that bell. Thank you for watching. We'll see you again next week with another fantastic show.